Hey everybody, in this video in Linux Fundamentals, we're going to go over a very useful utility, TCPdump. So if in the Windows world you've probably used Wireshark to capture packets, well this is built in, or well, I'm not going to say built in, I'm going to say it's available on most Linux distributions. Yeah, so we have to make sure we install it. DNF install TCPdump. All right, let's get that installed. Yes. All right, so TCPdump is a command line packet capturing utility, and it's quite detailed on how it can capture packets and how you want to use it. So you can do TCPdump, and if I just type that, don't have permissions, so I've got to go sudo TCPdump. And there, you can see just packets flying. I'm going to hit Control C. So right there, it just captured, all this SSH traffic between .10, which is the machine that I'm on right here, this PC10. That's the machine I'm on, and I'm SSHing into this. So there you can see just a ton of traffic going back and forth. So let's do this. Let's see. I'll give some examples of how you can really like filter what you're seeing. So if I do a TCP dump, and let's make sure we do that, host. So this is one I would often use, 1.1.1.1. So now you can see it's just going to sit there because there's no traffic. But what I can do is I can go up to here, quit that, and just ping 1.1.1.1. And there you go. So now you can see it caught, and look at that 1.1.1. Wow, that's interesting. ICMP echo request, echo reply. So that's doing a host using TCPdump host. So if we wanted to see where the traffic was, if we're getting the traffic, we could do that. So if someone's trying to connect to this and they're saying, hey, it's not working, I don't know why, what you can do is you can take a TCP dump on this box with their address. Now you could also do Control C, you can source it. You can say source. Let's do 10.10.200.10 because that's the only real one that's going to be sourced, and that's going to show you all the source coming in. Let's stop that. We can also do destination. So we can filter it on destination. Stop that. We can also do this, TCP dump, and do a network, which is pretty interesting. We do 10.200.10.200.0/24. And that's going to show me everything that's coming in from that subnet. So this is all really, really cool stuff. You can really get good information here. We can also do a port. Let's say we want to do a port. So we can do TCP dump. Port 22. And see, of course, we have SSH traffic. We're going to see that. We can also do another port, say 23. You shouldn't see anything here. That's good. We can show just one protocol. So we can just show ICMP. So I can just do ICMP. So there, it's listening. Now, let's ping something. And I'll just ping whatever, 1.1.1. And there you see it. It comes in because it's just looking at ICMP. But if I try to telnet, which I don't have NC, do I have NC? I do 1.1.1.1. Connection refused. It's not going to come up. Let's see. Well, that's interesting. Let's try this. Let me try ncat with this. Host 1.1.1.1. See if this works. So I'm just capturing everything to 1.1.1. Okay. It won't let me. There we go. Okay. There you see it, right? So it tried to connect. Rocky tried to connect to 1.1.1, and it said, no, I don't know what you're talking about. All right, so you could do that. You could also see that's the host, of course. We did that before. You can actually just do IPv6. And you got to do, of course, you need root privileges to do this. So right now there's no IPv6. Let's see, can we do something? Ping -6. I need a, IP adder. I wonder if I can ping my local ping -6. Let's try this. Just ping ourselves. F80. Copy. Paste. That does not seem to work. 64. No, that's not going to work. Okay, but anyway, that's how you would capture IPv6. Stop that one. You can even do a port range. So, port range 21 to 23. And that's going to control A, sudo, boom. There, we're catching. So you're seeing 22 really caught there. You could even do traffic based on packet size. So there's a lot of ways to capture. So an important part is if you wanted to open these files up, if you wanted to save the file rather than print it all out right there. So let's say we want to do that. We want to do port range. We can do -w and file1.pcap. And there we are actually saving that in that file. So I'm going to Control C. And there we have TCPdump owning that file, right? File1.pcap. And the good thing about that is you can open that up in Wireshark. So you could take that file and open that up in Wireshark. Some more advanced stuff that if you're really troubleshooting, you can get into some and. So you could say, I just want ports 21 and 23 and source 10.10.200.50. So you could do that. You can do and in here. I'm not going to get anything because I'm not connected, but I could do 10. I should get some stuff. Yeah, because I do, right? Because the source there is coming up. So you can do and, you can do or commands. So you can get very granular and capture information. So this is really good for troubleshooting. If you're troubleshooting something, you're going to want to know this pretty well and to be able to say, hey, look, I don't see the traffic coming over here, or I'm not getting your traffic, or your traffic is not arriving here. Now it could be a firewall thing. You'd have to look at the firewall, make sure the firewall has that open. If it doesn't, you're not going to see it. But this is TCPdump is a good utility to learn just for troubleshooting. All right. Thank you for watching. I appreciate it.